If you get grossed out by people picking their skin, you should not watch this story.
I don't even know the damage I've done until I look down and see blood.
Lauren picked her skin so much, she almost lost her entire leg. But why does she do it? And what will it take for her to stop her obsessive skin picking?
I have a compulsive urge to pick my skin. I remember having to have black bed sheets because of how often I'd bleed. My skin picking was really prevalent as a child. A trigger could be dry skin, bug bite, a scab, things that feel like perceived imperfections. I remember being sent to doctors, but I was mainly told just to stop picking. And it wasn't until 2013, I picked an area on my upper thigh. I turned it into an abscess, and it was so swollen and infected. I had MRSA. MRSA is a life-threatening infection caused by a bacteria that can enter the body through cuts, abrasions, wounds. So most times when I came in with an infected area, they would drain the area and put me on antibiotics, but this time they took 8 inches of my inner thigh out and put in a wound vac that is like a vacuum for wounds, put in the wound area that sucks out the infection. I lived for 3 weeks with the wound vac in my thigh, and I wore it like a purse 24/7. And for this whole time, I was in a wheelchair, then on a walker, and then once the wound vac came out, put into physical therapy to rebuild my leg strength. It was actually there in the hospital where I overheard somebody say, "It looks like she has dermatillomania." My ears perked up. I looked it up and I was like, oh my gosh, that's me. Spoke to more doctors, and a couple months later, I was diagnosed with dermatillomania. And it's classified by reoccurring skin picking causing tissue damage. It's body-focused, repetitive behavior. So when my skin picking urges come, they're all-encompassing and really take control of my life. It really occurs wherever I'm triggered. Like, I'd go to meet a boss and look down and shake their hand and see I'm bleeding. The main treatments are cognitive behavioral therapy and habit reversal training. If my hands are anxious, maybe I hold a stress ball or a tangle or a fidget toy. That's that habit reversal. I really struggled with my self-esteem and dating, feeling nervous about what someone will think of my scars. I put a concealer probably in every bag. The turning point for me in leaving the hospital, there was someone who asked me what happened to my leg, and I said I have dermatillomania, and it felt awesome. It took doctors 27 years to diagnose me. That moment of sharing, I felt so much lifted from me. So I kind of set out with, just a hashtag. It was a hashtag picking me, and I started to share more. People raised their hands and started this kind of online movement about people with skin picking, and now the hashtag picking me has been used over 7,000 times. And I'm proud that they're sharing and being seen. I'm the CEO and founder of the Picking Me Foundation. One of our initiatives, we make fiddle packs full of fidget toys that we send to sufferers worldwide. And of course, our support group. The wounds day and kind of remind me of how much I've struggled, but the more that we can own it, the less it owns us. For anyone struggling, your dots, your spots, scars are merely punctuation marks telling their story. It might define your skin appearance, but it does not define you.
I am seen. Are you?